Hey everyone, how you doing? We're getting yucky weather. I looked outside this morning. I haven't been to bed yet, of course. I don't know. It's 8:39. I don't know. Who knows? I think, knock on wood, maybe Polly's turning the corner. Maybe not. I don't know. We're like on the edge. He still doesn't have an appetite, but he still needs Gatorade desperately, but it's not going to be coming anytime soon, as if you know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I looked outside this morning. I thought I should try to see if I can get Gatorade from the, rip-off people, it is getting so high, those prices. It's unreal. It's truly unreal. I wish I had a personal shopper and, all the extra fees they pay and the upcharges on the stuff. If I could have a personal shopper and the extra money that you got paying fees and charges and blah, 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 and oops, there's my thumb again, sorry, and whatever, it would be nice to, and then the extra price on the food, rather to give them maybe like in half, so it would save me half and they could get a better tip. But I've asked and nobody, I guess they make more money doing that thing, so what are you going to do? But anyhow, I was going to share my experience. I think some of you might know, I don't remember if I put the vlog up, I was talking about, this hot thing with me. Now it's getting worse. Now my forehead's turning red, really red. So I guess it's going to a next stage of I'm getting worse with whatever the heck it is that's wrong with me. But look at now, I do not have ADHD, but I see that, those are turned like, you gotta look the same way. I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, that one's even wrong. It's supposed to be red. Do you see it as red? I don't know. Anyhow, so the one doctor, the specialist, seemed to, I'm not saying others don't care, but he's seems to do more. Like, he'd ran tests, and then when Polly got sick, I called him. I said, can you think of any more tests? Run some more tests, rerun the test, whatever. And he did, because I said, he's got the heart problem now, and we really got to find out what's wrong with me. So anyhow, I haven't seen him in a while, and I was waited with bated breath to talk to him the other day on the phone. What we were going to do a Zoom call, but it hasn't been working Zoom lately on the phone. I don't know if it's internet or what. I don't know. Oh, anyhow, back to the story about the weather. It wasn't raining. It's all iced over, all the windows on my car. So I don't think we'll be able to get in the car. We were going to, hopefully in a few days, be able to get out of here, because they already put back his, I have his important medicine, but the other ones that are, he needs to take them. It's not like, it's okay if he goes without them. Well, not really, but there's more important stuff. There are different levels of important. Well, the other parent would just help out, it would be a lot easier. But anyhow, so what I was going to say, back to if I remember where I was. So the one doctor, I was waited with bated breath, because it's been, 4 or 5 months, and I couldn't wait, and I had everything written down, and I don't tell Polly stuff, but he knew about this doctor because he was with me, and he said, yeah, he's really nice. He seems to care. So he knew I had that appointment, because he always asks if I have a Zoom call or a telemedicine call or whatever. So he knew I was waiting for this doctor to call. So I was up again last night with Polly, and reminds me of days of being up with, the little babies when they can't sleep. I was just having a hard night. But anyhow, so he went to sleep, and then I thought I'm going to go lay down, but I'd have only maybe an hour and a half, and then it takes me a long time to fall asleep, and I think I just fell asleep because I ran look at the clock. It was 15 minutes. Then I got up right away. Then I had to bring the trash up from the road and put it down. This was a few days ago. I think this all happened. I don't remember what day. So I'm doing, the trash, and I put some at the door in the hallway, and I forgot about that, so I had to bring all that and the recycle thing, and then I had some more trash I'm still picking up after the trash can that used to live here, but anyhow, from stuff from when he used to live here, I should phrase it. I didn't phrase it right. Anyhow, when he used to come by here, but when he lived here, even stuff from that. He has so much crap on the floor. Oh my God, he's ruined everything. But anyhow, that's not the story I'm talking about today. So anyhow, I went too fast. I got really dizzy and faint because I overdid it. And anyhow, so I came in, waited for the doctor. And in fact, I called him. I said, if the Zoom doesn't work, please have him call me. on the phone, this appointment has to happen because, I want to let him know that I'm getting worse, and, we got to figure something else, and we got to figure out something. I looked something up, and it looks like similar to what I may have, but I'm not a doctor. So anyhow, I talked to this real nice secretary who gave me some other numbers to call about, when you have certain problems, and I forgot, it's a thing. I don't know, whatever. It's, if I said it, But anyhow, it's not important. So anyhow, everything's fine, and then I was going to, oh yeah, this was before I was going to lay down. And I should have went to lay down when I did, but I was, I don't know what I was doing, cleaning something up. And the phone rang, so I got it, and it was that office, but not the nice girl. It was another one, not saying the other one's not nice. She's like, well, do you think you could try to do the chart thing, because they do the Zoom through the chart. Other doctors do the Zoom through your text message or something. I don't know, something else. Oh, no, through the email. They do it through the chart. I couldn't get on the chart thing. I got on to write them a note, and then it just kicked me off. So I said, it must be the internet. I don't know what it is. It's slow. It's not working. I don't know. It could be my phone's got too much stuff. I don't know. I don't know about these things. I don't know everything, believe it or not, I told him. But anyhow, so she's, well, can you try to get on the chart thing now? And then I'll call you in 5 minutes. I'm like, really, my son's been sick for about 9 days, and I haven't slept. I just want to lay down a couple hours before, the doctor calls. Well, blah, 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 blah. You know what I say when people start talking? Well, that's what all sounded to me. I said, I'll go on when I was told to go 10 minutes before the appointment. If he doesn't see me there, main thing is why I did the quick chart thing before it kicked me off, wrote them a note. If he doesn't get me, to please call me. I want the appointment to happen. So I wait. Oh, yeah, and then the original secretary I talked to, I says, is he running late? No. I said, well, he wouldn't be like an hour or more late. Oh, no, like if he was like possibly 10 minutes. So I'm waiting ahead of time, sitting, waiting, even though I did the trash stuff. Well, I still have more, but I did half of it, and my God, my forehead is burning like crazy. But anyhow, so I'm waiting. So over an hour came and went. I think it was an hour and 10 minutes or 15 minutes. He was late for the appointment. So I called the office, and I got the second one, the one that, oh, try this, try that, whatever. And I said, the doctor didn't call me. And the original lady I asked, and she said, most would be 10 minutes wait. Think about it. If you go to a doctor's office like an hour and a half late, do you think they'd see you? Heck no. But it's okay if they just don't. Whatever. I don't know. I hate to wish emergency on someone, but the only excuse I would take is someone died. Because there's no excuse why he wouldn't call me. That was my time, my important time. And that other woman, the one that was making problems, was like, well, we could change it to a visit. I already told him when I made this appointment 4 months ago, whatever it was, I can't depend on my car, so I'd rather do telemedicine. They said they do Zoom. I said, fine. I've done Zoom with doctors. It works sometimes. It doesn't. It did work before. Now it's not working. I don't know. I don't, like I said, I'm not the all-knowing. So anyhow, she would have just butted out. Everything would have went as planned. I don't know. But anyhow, she says, that I had to repeat my name and my, my identity and whatever. And, I don't want to say it. I don't want to put ideas into Crazy's head. But anyhow, so did that. She says, can you hold a minute? Sure. Okay. No problem. Well, a minute turns to 5, turns to 6, turns to 10, turns to 12, turns to 15. Got to take care of Polly. Hung up. And they didn't call back. They know how to call me back. They didn't. So the doctor totally blew me off. But yet when I called the other day to make sure they knew, if the Zoom didn't go through, if I wasn't there, you're like waiting in a virtual room to please make sure he calls me. Well, they put that out. They charge it out as a visit. So I'm thinking they don't make as much money if it's a telecall or a Zoom call. So my life is not worth whatever. If it's only a telephone call, I'm still sick. I still need to connect with him. I still need his help. I need to talk to him about, because I jumped through all the hoops he told me to. And he said I'd go to the next specialist, and they'd be able to get these other tests through the insurance, which they didn't, which, I had to reiterate with him. So just to remind him, you said if I, did all this in your office, and I could go there and they get the tests through, which they didn't. And here I am back out in space all by myself. And it's been miserable. It's just miserable. But for a doctor to totally blow you off, that was my appointment time, meant for me. And if something happened, someone could have called me and said something happened, emergency, whatever. That is downright rude, cruel, unacceptable. And, I told him my situation, what happened. His father took off and things are changed. So I want to make sure it's real important that I get, have my appointment time, because we have to figure out what's going on here. We got to move forward with this stuff. But anyhow, all the trouble I went to was for nothing, and I should have just gone to, I was going to lay down this morning earlier, but I thought, oh, I started doing something, but I should just went to bed and the heck with it, and I should have thought of myself as I usually don't, and I should start thinking. So he blew me off. I'm shocked now. If I can't trust him, I can't trust anybody. And Polly was disappointed because, like I said, he met the doctor and he thought, he was really nice and he cared and all this and that, but he doesn't. So chalk up another doctor that doesn't give a damn that I'm here with my son, his only caretaker, burning up, freezing, no quality of life and whatever. He doesn't care. Ugh. If only Polly and I could get to the Mayo Clinic, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't happen. I mean, his father didn't bring us to New York. So, I don't know. I got to figure a way how to make this Zoom work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work. And if Polly had his phone, then I could try it out on, him. Like, he Zooms me, I Zoom him. But, his father's not planning to replace his phone because, whatever. And let's not talk about him because I think I'm going to throw up if I even think about him. But anyhow, nothing's changed there, he doesn't care. He truly doesn't care. He could gift Instacart things. I was looking at the original list Polly sent him. He didn't send nothing. I mean, soups are expensive. He could get some soups, they're cheaper in the store. Polly, I was even giving him those puffs that I eat because it's like light. It's for a baby or a kid who's learning to eat, because it's so light on your stomach, because it's for a little, a learning eater. So it's light on your stomach. So I gave it to him, but the price has gone up. And I really haven't been buying, like I buy just a few and I make it last 4 different times. Now they're not even filling it full. So I just let Polly have mine. At least he was eating something. We're not starting on milk yet with him. I always say we, me. But he was able to have some bread, and it's a step up. But we truly need that Gatorade and the bottled water. But his father's not going to bring it, so what can I say? I don't know. But anyhow, I'm very disappointed at this doctor. I cannot believe there's no excuse that they couldn't call me and say, something happened. Because they know, they'll probably write on the chart thing whenever I can get back on there. But I told him, I made it clear, don't write anything on chart because it's not working today for whatever reason. So they could have called me. I never thought to say if the doctor can't make it, but because they never said that. But that's cruel. That's cruel. I'm totally losing faith in humanity. I really am. And you could tell Polly was sad about, that I didn't get this appointment because, this guy, scum. That's all I can say, scum. He met my son. He knows about his problem. And for him not to call me or not to have his staff or his people or whatever you call it to say, he got busy. He got called out on emergency. But it just left me here hanging, sitting, which made it even longer waiting. I could have been doing stuff, but I'm sitting here because I got to make sure I can, sometimes the phone may not, I can't hear it, or I didn't even go to the bathroom so I don't miss the call. So then it made me have to work harder to get the crash the road before dark, and I wanted to do Insta last night, but when you do it in the evening, there's less stuff available, so everything was done in the dark. I don't know if it was the night before, I don't remember. Whatever night, it doesn't even matter. So I'm out tugging these big things. The totes are heavy as they are, and then you put trash in them, and so I do the Insta thing, and it's like they can't deliver for 3 hours at the minimum, and I had paid the extra $2 because when you pay that, then you're guaranteed to get your thing. So I couldn't cancel it. They charge, I think, it's $35 cancellation fee. And I wanted to get some macaroni and cheese. I thought we could try that first with Polly. Me. Well, it is we, Polly and I. So I thought, cheese is good for his stomach. And we used my fat-free milk, which is like, colored water. I'd use half of that and half water. But they didn't have it. So we got the order a little quicker than they said, but still longer than the $2. They said they'd refund me the $2. They didn't. And I forgot something was wrong or missing. I don't know. But anyhow, it's been a long, long day yesterday. No, the day before. I don't know. Whatever day it was. Does it really matter? But anyhow, how's your positivity going? I don't know. I didn't even think of a positive yesterday. I am just so appalled, upset, hurt, unbelievable. This kind doctor just totally blew me off. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in the medical world, but whatever. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to pay it forward. Feels good in your heart. Polly's heart and my heart. Be kind to people. Make sure you're the reason, or try to be the reason someone smiles today. So for now, let me know your positives. Come on, I need to hear some positives. Or are you having problems with your medical people over there? I've heard so many people talk about, but to totally blow someone off, my gosh, if you blow off a doctor's office, I'll tell you what, around here, you'll hear about it. So anyhow, that's it. Thanks for listening. See you again. Bye.